Mr. Cartwright?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Well, Secretary Raimondo, you finished your opening statement rightly pointing out that our top priority in the Commerce Department is national security, and I agree with that. So I want to follow up on some questions the Chairman had about BIS. In an interconnected and rapidly modernizing world, our biggest challenges in national security are often problems of economics and technology, two areas where the Department of Commerce leads. Now, you've been using the three letters BIS a lot, and a lot of people aren't familiar with that. BIS stands for the Bureau of Industry and Security, and I think we ought to say that whole title for people that don't know what that is. The Bureau of Industry and Security. This year, your request includes a $32 million increase and a request for 26 new positions. I'd like you to discuss how this Bureau of Industry and Security request helps address national security challenges, especially the threat posed by China's military modernization.
Thank you, sir. You know, Bureau of Industry and Security wasn't very well known until the last handful of years. And the reason is because what the chairman said, the threat from China. When you think national security, you might think guns, tanks, missiles, fighter jets. I think semiconductors, quantum, AI model weights, et cetera. And so what we are doing at the Commerce Department is constantly studying these dual-use technologies to figure out what do we have, where is China, and make certain that China cannot access our technology for their military. So for example, in the budget request, there is some number, $8 million for export control officers. Like, if we're gonna go after the bad guys, we need to be on the ground collecting data to find them when they do an end run around our export controls. We're asking for $3.5 million for IT systems.
That's right.
Right? Like, we need to know where they are at all times. And by the way, it's not just China. It's not just China. We find Chinese and Iranian equipment in drones in Russia. So in any event, Bureau of Industry and Security is at the leading edge of protecting this country's national security. The budget's been flat, the threat is quadrupling, and I'm respectfully requesting additional monies.
Your request is noted. Madam Secretary, as the scope and complexity of the agency's work continues to expand, do you worry about being able to hire and retain staff with the necessary technical expertise, and what is being done to address this challenge?
It's such a great question. I worry about it constantly. If we're going to compete, the U.S. government needs the top tech talent that there is. And it's why, for example, I'm requesting money for artificial intelligence, the Artificial Intelligence Safety Institute. If we are going to know what's going on at the cutting edge of AI, I need the best scientists there are. So yes, I worry about it. That being said, I'm very proud of our track record. We just recruited somebody from OpenAI to come and work for us. He was a leading scientist there. The CHIPS team is run by some of the best semiconductor professionals in the industry. So it's a daily challenge. It's why we're requesting funding, but I will say I've been very impressed with the quality of people we have been able to get.
Well, speaking of AI, what specific investments are you proposing?
So in AI, we are asking for funds for the AI Safety Institute, which is to create standards for AI. You know, everybody, including myself, is worried about synthetic content. So we want companies to watermark what's AI generated. Well, what's adequate watermarking? What's adequate red teaming? So we're going to build a team, the AI Safety Institute, to develop standards so that Americans can know, be safe. We're also investing in scientists, and we're investing in policy people. at NTIA to help us develop policies for AI. I'll just say, in this respect, I'm very much looking forward to working with the Congress. We're doing what we can do, but at the end of the day, Congress needs to legislate as it relates to AI, and I look forward to supporting that effort.
And last question, the AI Safety Institute, that will be part of NIST, am I correct in that?
Yes, exactly, yes.
National Institutes for
Science
Standards
and Technology.
and
Yes.
Technology.
Where we have 2 Nobel Prize winning scientists. People don't understand how top-notch the scientists are at NIST.
Thank you. Yield back, Mr. Chairman.